onto the call tonight. It's much better being indoors than outdoors, driving and having to travel and get ready to come to the meetings, which are also a great way to show the presentation. But this is Ocean Avenue for everybody or anybody that's new or anybody that's been on Ocean Avenue since October 2nd, which is the pre-launch. You're going to hear some new information through these presentations because they've been really enhancing the compensation plan along with the vacation club. Ocean Avenue for us and for those that have really gotten into understanding more about it, it has been that pathway where oceans are vibrant and they actually represent 75% of the world. So you can see without really understanding that because of oceans, they're vibrant and they're great memories for anybody that's been on cruises or been getaway travel places. So we love the name of it. It didn't, in fact, when we first heard it, we didn't realize it was a networking company name, but it certainly grows on you. There's many pieces to the puzzle as to why and how Ocean Avenues come together. And in front of you, you see there are two gentlemen along with their beautiful wives. You got Fred and Stacey Nino and Ken and Julie Dunn. And what makes these two couples, and in particular Fred and Ken, remarkable is that they have a tremendous amount of experience behind them. And two things that need to come together when a startup company is put together is capital, which there's millions of dollars that they have from their own earnings, as well as the leadership. And Fred has 29 years of ownership experience where he's brought companies over to the $2 billion range in gross revenue. And he's a specialist, not somebody that's just come into the field from a corporate background and they plugged him in and said, you know, can you do good for the company? No, he's got something much different and special as far as his understanding of what it takes, what's required to get the startup company. So when I understood that about whether or not this company had the right tools in place and the right leadership in place, I wanted to know that they weren't going to be stumbling along the way. Now there's going to be little hiccups and little problems that might go along with technology, but aside from that, it's very solid. We've had a chance to go down to the Salt Lake City headquarters and spend some time with them. And Ken Dunn shares the same passion, same background as I did, 15 years in policing. It was a bit of a dare for him to get into the networking for Ken, and he actually did want to get into it, period. But when he did, he's made a lot of money. On average, since he retired 11 years ago, he's made on average over $100,000 a month, and that's bare minimum. And where some years he's made more than that. And so he's gone into the mortgage and property management companies, and now as a master distributor, he's, like I said, he's now the owner of, or one of the owners of Ocean Avenue, and he's written 4 books. So a great bit of experience behind those two gentlemen. And when I talk about puzzles, this is the main reason why Ocean Avenue is where they are right now. They didn't just decide to get together and decide to do a networking company. They had to have all the right ingredients. And Franco Cavalieri has a remarkable story. Started off slight stature. He ended up getting into bodybuilding. His path and his health path took a downturn, and he got something called ulcerative colitis. He, being a nutrigenomic scientist, he went back to the lab and formulated these ingredients together that brought him back to better health, where he was in the midst of competing for Mr. North America. And he went off to win Mr. North America to improved health. And now he's got these products that he has shared with us, now in his 40s, beautiful wife and 2 kids, and a passion for family and bringing these products to market. They have something that's called glutathione. And for anybody that has a nutrition background, knows what that's all about. This picture you see in front of you has over 200 years of experience in the networking industry. Many of these people that are on the screen here have they themselves in their previous they were drawn from their previous companies to be part of the management team for Ocean Avenue. And here's just a lighter look of all those leaders and all the corporate staff that you see in front of you. And that's really what this
Whey Beyond is a result of my latest research on whey protein and how it influences mind, body, and immune system. Whey Beyond is an undenatured protein that has many benefits in this state. Whey Beyond enhances glutathione saturation. It blocks TNF-alpha to deliver a powerful anti-inflammatory effect. It blocks cytokines involved in inflammatory cascades. And it also blocks NF-kappa B, a compound that penetrates to the genetic level to activate inflammatory cascades. And through these multiple anti-inflammatory activities, Whey Beyond works itself as a powerful regulator of inflammation and disease. Whey Beyond's protein content is so unique that even plain and on its own, it tastes delicious through all natural ingredients without. Empower is a powerful anti-inflammatory that does not come with any of the side effects common with non-steroidal anti-inflammatories and corticosteroids. This product can change your life if you're plagued by chronic inflammation. Not only is Empower a safe anti-inflammatory, but it should be used daily by every family member. Did you know that each of us has a level of subclinical inflammation that festers deep inside us and we may not feel it? And it manifests as stiffness or lack of recovery from physical work. And it often creates a fog that encompasses the whole body, including the brain, and it impairs memory recall and mental focus. Empower is for every family member, and it alleviates this fog and improves mental awareness and improves ability to ride your bike, climb a hill, and go for a run without the consequences of next day soreness. Whey Smart Smoothie is a naturally sweetened, naturally flavored protein drink. It's designed for everybody in the family, from children to adults to seniors. Whey Smart Smoothie delivers approximately 13 grams of protein per serving from multiple protein sources and 3 grams of fiber from multiple fiber sources. So the reason why we've used multiple sources of nutrition is because we're trying to emulate real food. Whey Smart is almost like a real food concentrated in the smoothie format. It's a versatile formula. It tastes phenomenal on its own. You can mix it in water and milk and juice, but you can also put it in a blender and create a smoothie with yogurt, fruit, or other preferred ingredients. Whey Smart is the perfect choice to ensure that your children, to ensure that you are getting all the nutrition you need to meet life head on. Invigorate is designed to put you back in the driver's seat of your mind, body, and metabolism. It brings your metabolism back to age 25, when your body was better able to manage calories, energy, and recovery from day to day. Invigorate incorporates 3 metabolic components. One that improves serotonin efficiency so that it enhances mental awareness and mental acuity. A second that improves insulin efficiency so that your body has a better capacity to metabolize carbohydrates, proteins, and fats and regulate blood sugar. And a third component that enhances thermogenesis, the body's ability to burn fat as a source of energy. Let's get to the guts of Focus. Focus is that perfect energy supplement that gets you through that afternoon slump and back in the game. But not only is it an energy supplement, it can be used as a pre-workout formula to enhance the body's ability to burn fat. Focus supplies B vitamins to improve the body's capacity to metabolize carbohydrates for energy. it supplies caffeine in combination with theanine. Caffeine elevates mental awareness. Theanine provides control and calmness. Focus also supplies amino acids that improve mental state: DL-phenylalanine, tyrosine, and taurine. Focus provides 6 hours worth of energy safely. Beyond.
Okay, that's where I'm going to step aside, move the camera over to Erika, and she's going to finish the rest of the presentation.
Hi everyone, just while Steve is flipping over to the next slide, I just wanted to say with the Focus, it is absolutely an incredible way to build your business. You can put almost 100% markup on the Focus product alone and it can be sold in stores. The Focus and the Way Beyond are packaged to go into stores. So if you have your online store, you know, people with small retail stores, it's an incredible marketing tool. Now you're going to bring this opportunity to people in a few different ways. As you can see on the screen, the passport parties are the newest way. But up until a few weeks ago, when we didn't even have our product, we had 5 different ways that we were introducing this opportunity. We are fortunate here in the Toronto area to have head office right at Morningside. And that is one of the best ways. If you know people, get them out to the Toronto office. The other way is to get them onto the webinar. We have webinars every single Wednesday night for new people and also to train people when they're first learning. The third way is 3-way calls. If you need to talk to us or to anybody else, you can introduce it that way. Also, we wanted to say that we have team now in Indonesia, in Vietnam, and also in the States. And there are head offices at all 4 country head offices in all 4 of those locations. This was probably the biggest reason why Steve and I, ended up looking at Ocean Avenue. With our previous company, we did well and we enjoyed the products. But one of the things that we found, first of all, with Ocean Avenue, the products that you've just seen are absolutely incredible. They're probably half the price of what most comparable products are on the market. But the thing that excited us the most was this at Ocean Avenue Vacation Club. It is going to be a paradigm shift in the industry because the club gives points for vacations to everyone, not just to the people that are doing it as a business. But the thing that's really exciting is if you're looking at this as a business, your customers who are going to enjoy these wonderful products are going to get vacation points every time they order a product. So even if they order just one product, they're going to get vacation points every single month. The ambassadors, when they introduce people to the business, when they go to events, when they do various activities, they're going to be getting more vacation points. So very likely many of the ambassadors are going to get 2 to 3 trips a year. And we know in our group alone in the first month, we already have 16 people going on their first free vacation. Now the wholesale commissions with this company, depending how you get started, and we'll get into that, the amount that you can earn on your customers, and you can earn from your customers from your online store as well as them going into your business from word of mouth. I love the online store. We were just talking about that before. You're going to be able to hook that online store up to your Facebook, your Twitter account. People go on, you could be asleep at night, someone goes on and orders, and you earn 15% commissions for life, depending on how you get started, on your customers. The other part that's absolutely incredible that the company offers, not just to ambassadors, but also to customers, is the 3 times free. If you have 2 or more customers, it doesn't have to be, like you could have 20 customers, but 2 or more, and their order is 3 times your order, your products are absolutely free. And this program is also available to your customers. So if you're looking at this from a business standpoint, think of this. If you have customers, every single month they love their products, say they get on one of the products, they have arthritis, or they have heart disease, or they get on the weight loss product. They love their products, they're getting free products, and they're getting vacation points. Your retention in your business is going to go way up, which means you're going to have customers that order month after month after month, and your commissions are going to go up. The 2 different ways that we first start getting paid, we're going through the 10 different ways to get paid. When we were talking about some of the incomes that our group made, and in the first month we had over 20 people make anywhere from $1,000 right up to $18,000. We had many, many people that made around that $3,000, $4,000 mark. And that is because of these 2 income generating activities. The first order bonus, one of the only companies that pays 15% on a first order bonus is Ocean Avenue. It's unlimited. It's not capped off like in many other companies where your first order bonus is $40 or $50 no matter what the order is. You get 15% of whatever the person is that you brought into the business orders. So that could be up to $225 on one of the larger Pearl packs. And then the other thing that we really, really liked was that they pay up to 20% on your team commission. For those of you that have done the business before, you're going to realize how significant this is. Most companies might pay up to 15%. They may pay it for 6 months or a year, but then it drops back down. With Ocean Avenue, if you get started with one of the 2 bigger business packages, you're going to get 20% on your team for life. And that's what's been paying out some of the huge paychecks to everybody in our business. And this is the other, and probably they say there was many pieces to the puzzle. This was the last piece that really sort of cinched it for Steve and I. We have many people that were in our previous business that only introduced a few people to the business. The binary part with the 20% pays out the bigger check, but this dynamic unilevel will pay out the person that comes in and maybe only brings 3 or 4 people into the business. Because with the unilevel, if you have only one person that you introduce to this business and they go out and they build a huge business, you are still going to get paid just based on that one person. And the other thing is the compression. The compression is huge because if you have people, some months they order, some months they don't order, what the unilevel does is it compresses everybody up into those levels. So that means you're always getting paid on active people. If you think of that, you want to get paid on active people. If you're looking at this as a business, if they're inactive, you're not getting paid. So this is huge for long-term residual income. Now the different bonuses, I'm not going to get into all of those. They're on the website. It basically means more money. But where you see these unilevel matching bonuses, if you look, they start at the silver rank once you get into the 3rd month. That is huge because, like I said, in our previous company, you had to be at a very high rank to get any kind of matching bonus. This starts at silver, gold, and pearl. And same with the leadership pools. Just one other thing I quickly missed in the matching bonus. When we talk about the different business packs where it says 20%, that is huge because if you have personal people that you bring in and they're doing this as a business, for life, every single person that you bring into your business, you're going to get 20% of their paycheck. So that means that if they build a huge business, you're getting 20% of their paycheck and everybody that they bring into the business as well. Now the global, just really quickly, the global leadership, we're open in 4 countries right now. Canada, the US, Indonesia, and Vietnam. If you have a global team, that would be the only way you'd ever get part of that pool. But because of this being now in place, as you hit the rank of Ruby and above, you're going to get a percentage of every country. They're going to be opening in the Philippines, in Thailand, in Malaysia, going into some of the Latino countries. You will get a percentage of all of that when you're a Ruby ambassador or above. Now, how do you get started? It's very simple. It's $49 to get your basic business kit. If you think of starting a business, think of this. If you were starting a business today, I always say this, How much would it cost you to start your business? Thousands and thousands of dollars, no matter what business you were starting. And most people, it takes them 2-3 years, if not longer, to make income on that business. So what we're talking about today is a one-time investment to get your business and your products to get your business started. So the $49 gets you your online website, your virtual office, it gets you your starter kit, your DVD for your passport party, everything to start your business. Next, you're going to spend $100 to activate your business and $55 for your backup order. Once again, if you're doing this as a business, you're not going to be spending any money for your backup order, but $55 is your backup order to maintain your account. If you have 2 or more customers, and the thing is, if you have 2 or more customers, you're going to be getting that backup order at no cost any month after your first month. Now, these are the 3 different packages to start your business. It's just different amounts of products, but it does make a big difference on the commissions you're going to get paid. $49 is your initial cost. Now, the first package is $4.99. That gives you 15%. When we're talking about customers in your online store, you're going to get 15% for the first year on those customers. For the gold pack, which is $8.99, you're getting 15% on your customers, but 15% for life on your customers on your online store and that get introduced to your business. But this is the big thing. You're getting 15% on your first order bonus, and 15%, you're getting paid as a gold ambassador right from the get-go, right from that very first day when you buy this gold pack. So you're getting 15% of your team commissions and 15% on your first order bonus. And then if you're looking at this as a serious business, like I said, we'd say 80% of the people that came into our business that are now making great money and doing well with the business started with this business pack. When you're thinking of $1,500 to start a business, the products alone are going to sell for more. If you were looking at the retail price, the products alone are worth over $1,800 to $2,000. But you're going to get 15% on your customers for life. You're going to get 15% on your first order bonus for life, and 20% on your team. That means, and on your people you bring in. So 20% of your whole team's commissions on your binary, and 20% on every single person's paycheck that you bring into the business from now until you finish to be with Ocean Avenue. Now, these are the different vacation levels. They just brought in a brand new one, which is really exciting, called Jet Setter at 30,000 points. The Ovation trip at 40,000 points, and then they have a new one where you can build your own vacation at 80,000 points. I can tell you this, that we already have 16 people in our group that are going on the Ovation trip, and many others that are, you know, just